If you enjoy learning the Cherokee language with RSU TV, join our Signal Society. Your monthly gift of $10 a month ensures that RSU TV can continue to produce programs like the Cherokee language classes. Click the link in the description or call 1-800-823-7210 to join today.
Oceanigot, Wade Blevins, Dawatong.
Ayinakalet, Kathy Sierra.
Galeele Negotijedo Kohig. Welcome to Cherokee 2 here on RSU TV. We're definitely glad that you're here. We're glad that you have an interest in the language. And we will do our best to help you today. So to Kohig, Jos Kohiskine. Today's our 35th Cherokee lesson, so we're just popping right along, aren't we? Yeah. So with that being said, come Indalena. All right, okay, our reading selection today still coming from the book of John. Because it seems like a lot of the verses in John are fairly short, so I like them for our purpose. So I'm going to read my way through, and then we're going to have Miss Kathy read her way through, and then we'll talk about it. Okay? So, come Idalena Johnny uwo hue la nahi jo gat du sine. Ayatotla sonela du ine hine udalska. I had to think about it for a second. Okay, so Johnny uwohelana, his writings, Jogatu Sine, the 13th Ayatotla chapter. Sonela du
sine. Should it be sine?
Sine. Sonela du 19th. Yeah. Sonela du sine. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
19th Udalka verse.
Don't ask me why.
Yeah, this just doesn't sound right. So Nela du sine. That sounds right, Udolfka verse. All right. So this says Sawani Guida Hia Nu We Selagi Jaga We You He Tla Digwalasteni. We would say woo, I think, in this point. So digwalasteni guo juwasa na sku skin digwoyeni ale giskoli. Okay. So this is a really good one for body parts, because we've got a lot of body parts in it. So Sawani, that's Simon, the name. Guido, Peter. And I know that because I live, my dad's family is from a place called Guida Gold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, or Peter's Prairie.
I have an uncle named Guid, and I have a grandson named Salwin.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so Salwin. Simon.
But he's Solomon.
Solomon.
But we liked Salwini.
Yeah, Salwini. I like that. Hia, this. Nue se le. He said this, right? So, you are the ruler. You were the main guy, right? you Lord, or you God. Tla, not. Digwala steni gu. Digwalasi teni. Not only my feet. Is that?
Not only my feet.
Not so.
Well, really, that's just my feet. Juwasa is
Juwasa alone. This word juwasa, they are by themselves.
Not just my feet.
Yeah, not my feet by themselves.
Right.
So you can also, like if you say aguasa, that means like I'm by myself or just me. Na skoskeni, but also, digwoyin, my hands, ale giskole, and my head. So this is talking about body parts, my body parts. So not only my feet, but also my hands as well as my head. All right, would you read this for us as
Sawani kuita hi a niwe se lai. Chaka wi yu hi earthla dikwalasi dena ku juwasa. Na skuskini dikwoyeni ale jiskoli.
All right, excellent. Okay, so you can now add those to your vocabulary of body parts. Now you can talk about your feet, your hands, and your head.
And the Chaka we use been a part of the story. Ukawiyu.
Yes, you're right. Chakawiyu and ukawiyu uwedge, right? Yeah, and the reason why it's jaw here is because it's you. So he's in this verse he's talking to the Lord.
Yes.
Like you're the Lord.
Yes. Lord, you are my Lord.
Yes. So that's why. For example, I can think of like the hymn that was Yehovah Jagawiyuhi Yingalan Kododi Ichala Kododi. Yeah. I had to think about it. I was like, Ichala. So that Jagawiyuhi, you hear that quite a bit, or like when people are praying. Use that, or or that kind of thing. So, but yeah, this is, and when you think about it, because whenever I was like, well, they translate that for Lord, but when you really think about what the word Lord originally meant, it doesn't just mean God, but like in European culture, a lord is a ruler, somebody who rules over the land underneath a king. So it makes sense. Sometimes we just don't think about the English that we use as well, know, because they become so commonplace. All right, so we have learned deskasi, deskikasi, now deskinasi, that's something flexible, right? Like Annawo, Gosselin, I don't know what else, go whale. A piece of paper, a piece of paper, could use it that way.
Mail. Because it's paper.
Yeah.
Deskiness. Like even like a towel.
Oh yeah.
Or like a kitchen towel.
Al coyote.
Just yeah.
Yeah, anything that's floppy. So a rug,
A blanket.
Blanket. Oh yeah. Hiegatli. Is that a blanket?
Yes.
Or
Well,
a quilt. That's a quilt. What's a blanket?
I don't know.
Uneka. Huh? No. What's
I
that?
can't
Uneka.
think of it.
That's something. Anyway. Something that's floppy. We would use deskinasi. Hand me the towel. Hand me the coat. Hand me the shirt. Hand me the pants. Hand me the dress. Asano, dress. Deskinasi. Okay. So we have deskinasi, deskikasi, and deskinasi. So we've learned 3 so far. Deskinasi, deskikasi, and deskinasi. Okay, so you at home, we'll give you just a quick little quiz. How about if you were going to say, hand me the phone, okay? Which of those 3 words, deskasi, deskikasi, deskinasi, which one of those 3 would you use? I would probably use deskasi. How about
Me
you?
too.
Yeah. So what if it was a baby chicken? Would you use deskasi, deskikasi, or deskinasi?
Deskikasi.
Deskikasi, because it's alive. What about, how about some socks? How about a sock? A sock, would it be deskasi, deskikasi, or deskinasi?
I would use deskinasi.
Deskinasi, because it's flexible, let's hope. It's flexible. Let's see, what about, okay, now here's a legitimate question. If it was a rope, would you use deskinasi, or would you use something for it being long and skinny? Or could you use either one?
Deskinasi. I would probably use deskinasi.
Deskinasi, because it's flexible. Okay. Let's see, what about if we were going to hand a strawberry? Would you use deskasi, deskikasi, or deskinasi?
Deskasi.
Deskasi. How about a doorknob? Would you use deskasi, deskikasi, or deskinasi?
A doorknob?
Just the doorknob.
Deskas.
Deskasi. Okay, how about a towel? A towel or a wash rag. How about a wash rag? Would it be deskasi, deskikasi, or deskinasi?
Deskinasi.
Deskinasi. Okay, so you see how that works, hopefully. All right, so we're going to we're going to continue on with our story. I will do my best to read it. You read last time, so I'll give you a break. So I'll do my best. All right.
Okay.
So
I'll help you.
Okay. So kom Idalena gata dasti dan udane soi askaya gato usti tadasti utadane ugawiu uwej ak tadasti ni gastani doha ni ka elohi ni gada gatagi ganula gataskawu gataskasku gatagi udane askaya skino hasi udane ugawiu uweji gato usti hatagi skili ale uwej aninel didla. Ga turgi askaya usk ga don go hoska. Kilo unel tane uhianti alewi aseskino unulane. Doda yigi yiga na tlega ski stawa duga udane ugawiyu uwej na askaya digali squoten. Yeah, that's right. Digali squoten ustawa desa ugawiyu uweji ukedalia uniluta aniskaya dilasiteni ale ayetliwu dikana skeni we do ni go he se no tla uni go he uyela ana isa ukedalia muni go he ayela ale uska or uskola. Do you in igada udane ugawiyu uweji kla gohust yigi udane na in igada askaya. Yijine gog in igad zon I yagayele yagwalen jigoti o dala gadu utlitidla yigastawadena yiganatlaga udane ugawiyu uweji unatlane in igad askaya ustawadesa skili ale uwodu uweji junenasa didla. Si wana isa no leno wunigo ha askaya no hulti uwotla or uwotle no wo duga tlu de Sio udane ugawiyu uweji doke jideja du tladan klas eli higoti ajusta kla eli yigaka jidu tlegi udane. See, that one's easier to read than this one up here. That one's hard. Udane askaya. Yustiwu gesa yiwagi go ayetli yagahatli skiwu jutlanigug Deji Kotna. Jutlanigat. Good. Deji Kotna. Gestelti itaduli skinatlaga. Ganatlaga udane ugawiu uwech. No wu wuni go he Askaya got ne uditlega. Ni k uyela uwanawiske. Doke ji janawi uditlega na jini. Utadane ugawiyu uweji. Awal segita udane askaya. Uditlega jina wogong no leno uhedla ugodon ali jileyanskon. Goli kla uditlega yagilakti. Gokino kla uhedle yagilakti. Just squinikti. Udane ugawiyu uwej. Yigana tlega. Ijaduli. Skistawaduga. No leno usquanikti. Askaya. Du stawadanse. Ugawiyu uwej. Ale anisteliski. Anisteliski. Okay, kohiya galala dodalan dunilute. Askaya tenole wunigohe. Do you ganahid gese ahirjin o dalan we tli aditla wago tiskei kato usti jak tosta udane ugawiyu uweji osta jigo tiska nagota inage dega kloges dega dusi ale du kedalia de jigo tiske elohi nikan ugawiyu uweji hia nuwese stawaduga steliski gesesti nole ugawiyu uwej ale dikejinatlai unilu che dikaduha askili ale uweji ageha dineha. Do you uwoduhi jagwej ageha. Ustiwu gesa taduliska yinikadega yiski canela. I'll give her to you. Uli heli jona gesa skili yawi du histi ulakte tla yunte na askaya ugawiyu uweji gesa Zhong iga ichidandi yiga us negada hidi squat negada hidi squat yiga kas agweji ageha udane askili Kato usti jaduli akayi awatati. I read that one really good. Utadane ugawiyu uweji. Al Jesusto Jagiyohu Sela, Jagiyohu Sela, Huya, Amegoi, Udane Skili, Ugawiyu, Uwej, Uwenasa, Unisteliski, or Anisteliski, Dine Doha. We do no sele, we do no sela. Hi ita akayi ni guadante na guadante tla ahid yiki. Al Yesusto, I misspelled it. Al Yesusto, Hawin Amegwo, di Gia, Wagu test, Eliwus yig stela. Noleno na askaya, Osta agotiska hi anuese. Yuwagikta Hawin Amo Wuktane, but we changed that and we said Hawin Amo Yawagikta Una Go Stai Nui Atl Al Yesusto, yeah. In Egad, Askaya, Dunawi Dahe, Aniskaya, Amegwo, Didla. He anuwe se, Ahidita Yigi. Wawu testi, yijigoti, skiwus, eliwuta, yigastela, udane galjohit askaya. Okay, I think that gets us caught up. Yes, it does. Okay, so it says utatlone, nikad amegwo uditaha, usane, ukayosona. Okay, so Utatlone, is that he opened his mouth? Mm-hmm. Okay. Nigota, all, Amegwo, the whole ocean, right? Uditaha, he drank. Usane, and is that like until it was empty? Like he drank it all up?
Yeah.
He finished it. Ukayo sona. Until it was dry, right?
The ocean was dry.
Until the ocean was dry. Would you read this for us?
Utatlone negada mego uditaha usane ukayosone.
Okay. Utatlone negad amego uditaha usane ukayosone. Okay. So the fat man, we're talking about the fat man, he opened his mouth, and remember in the story he said if he stretches himself he becomes 3,000 times bigger. So he drank up all the water. He drank up the entire ocean. Sti du ji tlune in ikad askaya. That should be a G right there, askaya. Let's go ahead and change that just because we can. Okay. Sti duji tlune in ikad askaya nole al Jesus to wu te se. Okay. So sti duji tlune. He squatted down a little bit. In ikad askaya, the tall man. Nole, then, al Jesusto, the ring, wu te se, he went and picked it up. All right, would you read this for us?
Ste duji lene in ikad askai nole al Jesusto wu te se.
Excellent. Okay, so this should be pronounced duji tlune, like with an duji tlune. Okay. Sti duji tlune in igad askaya. In igad. In igad askaya. Nole al Jesus to wu te se. Okay, went and picked it up. Wu te se. Okay, then it goes on. It says uga wiyu uwech uhuisahe al Jesus to. He as jal Jesus to utadane askil. Uga wiyu uwech, the prince. Uhuisahe. He brought it. He carried. He took it. Al Jesus to the ring. He. He say. He say.
I don't.
He say. He took the ring to her. How would you say that?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Took the ring. Ugo you which Yahuidahe.
Yahuidahe. Okay. Let's.
Yeah.
Hui da he.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay. Yahuidahe. Okay. Al Jesus to. He us this jal Jesus to this your ring. Utadane askili. Would you read that for us?
Ugo you wedge Yahuidahe al Jesus to. He us jal Jesus to utadane skili.
Okay. So the prince took the ring. He us this jal Jesus to, the j yours. Is this your ring? Utadane askili. Awajelita, yeah, it's mine. He squatita akayi ni chatant kesa. So he squatita, you finished. Akayi, the first ni chatanti thing that you had to do, gesa was completed it. So would you read that one for us?
Awajelita, he squatita akayi ni chatant kesa.
Okay, excellent. Okay, ooh, this one looks interesting. Ahanta tatline ni chatant tlogese johitsku waka de jinatla ale unisquandote johitsku jusadon atugist dadlista dagine. So this is interesting. So ahanda here, tatlina, your second nichatan thing that you have to do. Kloges in the field. Johitsku 300. Waka. Cows, dejinatla, I own. So I own 300 cows. Ale and unisquantod. Okay, now this is the word we need to talk about a little bit. Unisquantod, that's like where they save something, right? Or they put it away.
I would say unisquangodi.
Unisquangod.
Yeah.
Unisquangodoti. Yeah. Go. I left the go out.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Can you talk about unisquangod? What is that word?
Unisquangodoti is where you would take something to save it.
Yeah.
And to save it for a longer period of time.
not like preserve it or put it back. What
Like they
say,
used to
putting it
do.
back. Yeah.
Yes, and like in smokehouses or cellars or
Yeah.
wherever the potatoes would stay better the longest.
Right.
For,
Yeah.
whatever. But that's where you would take it to that place, Unisquangoto.
Or even, I know some people would have, long time ago, they would have what they would call a spring house too, like where a spring would come up and because it was cool, and there it would keep things, it was like a natural refrigerator a little bit. So anyway, this is just a place where something that saves.
You can store it.
That you can store it for later. And in this case, we're using this for a cellar, but it could really be anything. And then we talked about another word for cellar. In the Cherokee dictionary, if you look in the Cherokee dictionary, there was the word osi was in there. And then the word, like where they...
How do you say it? Indisgusting?
Yeah, undisgusting.
Yeah, where they go hide.
Where they go hide, yeah, like when a tornado comes, and then in the Cherokee Nation one, no, I think they may have used OC, but I saw another one somewhere, and they just used the word Haween, underneath.
Hawin Adanella or Hawin Unisquangotote or Aldiscalti. Just
you have to describe what that
whatever
place
it is that you are putting in there, that's what you call it.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then in here it says Jointsqu, so 300 Jusadone barrels. Okay, Atu Geest. Dot least. There's another word in there. Here, let's just make more room.
Have to.
Yeah, so we can see what that other word is.
Dogine.
Dogine. Yeah. Okay. So. Joitsku 300 Jusa Don is a barrel. Two Geest is anything alcoholic, or it could be two Geest is like whiskey, right? But I've heard other people say whiskey, But dot least that's full or like
it's in there.
It's in there in the barrel,
whatever it is.
Yeah.
At least.
And
a two Geest just means to drink.
Yes.
Something
just
to
something
drink.
to drink. Like a detox.
But I've always heard, like if a person is drinking alcohol, ought to get.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
That's how they say that guy's drinking beer or any kind of alcohol.
Yeah.
Ought to get.
Atu Geest. Okay. Atu Geest. So yeah, it's kind of a. I don't really want to use the word slang, but it's understood that that's what's implied when people use that word. Dakine, I have it. I have them. Yes. Right. Jusadone. It really just means hollow, right? Because you can use a variation of this word for like morel mushrooms,
because they're hollow.
Because when you cut them, the stalk is hollow. So, just a little information for you, I guess. Would you read this for us?
Ahanda tatline yitatat logesi jo itsku waka. De jinala ale unisquango dohti joitsku jusa don atugis datlista dagine.
Excellent. I think that, okay. So that brings us to...
That's going to be the end?
That's going to be the end.
Oh,
so now we're going to have to find out what happens after that. So, but let's... read through it. Before we get to Before we get to the syllabary part, though, let's go back through and we'll read our way.
Back.
Yeah, read our way back through. So would you go ahead and read them in phonetics, and then we'll go through and we'll read the syllabary.
U tahlone nigat amego u de taha u sahne u kayo sona. Sti duji okay. Sti duji lune in ikat askai nola al Jesusto wuwutese. Ukawi uwej u Yahweh dahe al Jesusto. He as tal Jesusto u tadane skili. Awajelita he squatita akayi nitata kesa. Ahanda tatline nitata tlokes jo itsku waka de jinatla ale unisquangodoti jo itsku jusadon atugis datlista dagine.
Okay, so it's getting interesting now.
Again.
Yeah. Okay, so would you read through this? Of course, keeping in mind one of our words has to be changed, but I can't type in Cherokee, so we're just going to have to remember it.
Okay. U tahlone negata mego u di taha u sahne u kayo sona. Sti du ji. Oh, here we go again. Sti du ji lune ina igat askai nola al Jesusto wuwutese. Ugo you wedge u he. Oh yeah, we changed that.
Yeah.
U Yahweh dahe al Jesusto. He us jate zal Jesusto u tadane skili.
Skile, yeah.
Aha nita tatline nijatanta. Tlogesi jo itsku waka de jinatla ale unisquangodoti jo itsku jusadona atugisti datlista dagine.
All right, excellent. So now I'm going to try my best to read it, and you'll have to help me with the word that we changed because I don't remember.
Easy to forget.
Yeah, because it's easy for me to forget. All right, so uta clone nigota meko udi taha usane ukayosona. Okay, so uta clone, he opened his mouth. Nigota, all amego, the whole ocean. Udi taha, he drank. Usane, drank it all. Ukayosona, until it was dry, right? It became dry, dried up. Sti, little, duji klune, he squatted down. So he squatted a little bit. In ikata, askaya, the tall man. Nole, then al Jesusto wuwutese, he went and picked up the ring. Okay, ugawiyu, uwedge, okay, and the prince, al Jesusto. What is the word he brought it? Uyawidahe al Jesusto. He brought the ring to her. He asked Jal Jesusto. He asked Jal Jesusto, is this your ring? Utatane skili. He asked the witch. Ahanta tatline. Here is the second nitatante. Oh, I think we left part of it out. Because I thought she said, He's You
no,
finished?
it wasn't on that one.
Oh, was it not? Okay.
Well, you can go back.
Because I thought then the witch said,
Yes.
it is mine.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go back to the English, or to the...
Right there.
Oh, wait. And so
That's
she
it.
said, yeah. Yeah. So you finished the first test. Yes. Okay. And of course I would type it up real quick and put it in there, but
now we had to wait.
But now we got to wait. Yeah. So, and I think what looks like happened, because the word Gayason was still in there, and somehow I ended up erasing the middle part in there. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, it happened.
Yeah. Especially with Cherokee.
Technology malfunction. So, okay, so here is your second task. Tloges in the field. Joint school 300 waka cows. I own them. Ale and unisquan go dote in the place where we save it. Joint school 300. Jusadon the barrels. Atu geest of alcohol. It's like barrels full of alcohol. Barrels.
Yeah, liquid is.
Yeah, liquid's inside there. Dakine. I have them. I have them. Okay. So, yeah. Real quick, even though we don't have... okay. Oh, I got to do it this way. All right. Okay, so I will...
To remind yourself, are you going to stick it in there? Is that
Yeah, and I'm just going to put it, I'm going to have to put it in...
syllabary?
Oh.
No?
I'm going to have to, I'll just have to put it in the phonetics. Skili. Control V. That's big. So we'll make that the same size so that it's not so crazy. Okay. All right. And the reason why we're going to do that is because that way we'll have the whole thing. All right. Would you read real quick? Oh, we've just got a couple minutes. So real quick, would you quiz me?
Okay.
And I'll see how I do.
Okay. Unisquango dotti.
That's where things are saved.
Dadlista.
Dadlista. It's in a it's where liquid is. Liquid's kept in it.
Waka.
Cow.
Jesuston.
Your ring. Your ring.
Deginathan.
I own them.
Dujitlu ne.
He squatted down. He squatted.
Uditaha.
Udita. Drank. He drank it.
Ukayosona.
Dried up.
He us.
This.
Tugisti.
Alcoholic drink.
Jusadona.
Barrel.
Duji no. Ugawi uweji.
The prince.
Wuta woo tesa.
Oh, he went and he picked it up. All right, so that brings us to, I think we're just about out of time. So we're at a really exciting part of the story, and when we come back next time, we will continue on and we'll find out what else happened to this man and his 6 helpers. So we'll find out if he finally gets to marry the princess, maybe. So from all of us here at RSU TV and Cherokee Nation, I just want to say wadong. Thank you for coming.
Don't go, huh?